Whoop whoop, what up juggalos and juggalettes, this is nevananinja. I haven't done an album review in a while, so I'm going to review the Garcia Brothers by Murder Boyz. I wanted to give it a rating of 8 out of 10, but I bumped it down by 0.5, so my final rating is 7.5 out of 10. And I'll tell you why I did that. But first, positives of the album. The production was overall hot. Every beat of every track was hot. And the album overall was hot. And I bumped this album a lot. But the negatives, which is why I bumped it down by 0.5 in the rating, I feel like they put all the best songs first. And as the album goes through, it fades in quality. But, like I said, overall it's hot. And I don't review intros, so I'm just going to get this started. And I'm just going to say, first off, the first 3 tracks of the album, not the intro like I said, but the first 3 tracks of the album are definitely faves of mine on the album. Us Against the World. When it started, I didn't know what to think, but when the first verse dropped, I was instantly hooked. m.o.e. This was actually the first song I heard off of the album, and it caught my attention because the flow switched up so many times, and it made me want to peep the album, and it was honestly worth it. I Get Even. Even my homie who hates A&B said this track was dope compared to other shit. Enough said. Smoke Kush. I'm not saying this because it's a stoner song, but I felt like it was one of the weaker songs of the album. It was very laxed, and it made me want to sleep. But whatever you're into, I'm sure stoners appreciate the type of laxed type of feel, but it just made me want to sleep. Might Go Mad. When the beat starts, it's hypnotizing, and it just makes you want to get hyped up and crazy, and I would just love to mosh to this song. And people made fun of ICP for bringing weak verses or whatever, but honestly, for what it was, I didn't think it was terrible. You gotta remember, they're also there for comedic value. They're clowns, you know what I mean? They're not always supposed to make sense. Roaches. I thought this was going to be another stoner song, but I like what they did with it, saying that they're roaches so they're meant to survive. That's clever as fuck. Bleed. ABK was the best feature on the album in my opinion, but overall, I liked the song in general. No Trust. This wasn't a completely terrible song, but when this started playing, that's when I said to myself, fuck, this album's starting to get lazy. I Keep It Moving. I was surprised they made this the first single, honestly. I thought m.o.e. would have made a better first single, but don't get me wrong. I mean, I like the song. It's not one of my faves, but I did like it. I like how fast Young Wicked spit in this one. It's like he's picking up a chopper style, and in case you guys don't know, Young Wicked is Otis. He just changed his name. Listen. This song wasn't terrible, but I feel as if they made this song purposely to suit Big Hoodoo's feature. And I feel like when someone does a feature, they need to bring to the table like their flavor to what the artist is already bringing, versus having the artist suit the song for the feature. You know what I mean? Like, I didn't like how they did that. It felt like a replay of Never Had. Not that that was a terrible song, but come on. Runaway. I almost feel like this song is the guilty pleasure of the album. You almost feel weird for liking it and listening to it. Nobody Get Hurt. I wanted to like this song more than I did, but it felt like the pink elephant of the album. It didn't feel like it fit. It just was meant for another project, probably. But I couldn't like it as much as I wanted to like it. Sorry, I just couldn't. But anyway, I know a lot of people don't like A&B as far as the Juggalo world goes, but don't sleep on this album. Check it out, definitely. I mean, this shit was hot. Much kind of love to all my fam out there. Whoop whoop.